Hi, this is Bob Mason with the Phoenix ATV UTV Club. I thought I'd give a short video on our new website that's going live. What will happen is when you enter phoenixatvutvclub.org, you will come to our homepage. This is a secured website, and you'll see the lockup here in the corner. And so the first few, what we call pages here at the top in our top menu, is marketing information and let you know what our club's all about. So here are some of the member benefits under the home page. Why you want to join the Phoenix ATV UTV Club. What you get as benefits for becoming a member. We have two social media platforms. So we have a YouTube channel and a Facebook channel. When you join the club, you will have to have a Facebook account to gain access to our social media Facebook website, where we have a number of the normal blogging, discussions, events, photos that you can share amongst each other. And then on our YouTube channel, we post our videos from a lot of our rides. And this our club is relatively new, so it's taken us a while to develop the website and YouTube channel. So as information becomes available, our website will be enhanced and additional videos recorded. Okay, we give a little bit on our homepage about some upcoming rides and destination highlights. Gives you like a sample club ride description. So if you press these buttons, it will launch you into um, in this one, a sample ride description and give you information on that. So then we come back. I'm going to just click back. I'm doing this on the fly, folks. So this will talk about sample staging area instructions, our sample events calendar, a sample ride summary, give you a little bit of some upcoming rides, but nothing related to staging information unless you join the club. A little bit of our creative team. These are our board of directors in 2020, and what we do. So to learn a little bit more about us, you can just simply hit that button or go to About and click on the About page. So who are we and where do we ride? So if you keep it on here, you'll see some of the images from around the state where we ride, give you an idea of the locale and venues that we ride in. And down here, again, these are our founding board members. And where do we ride near Phoenix? So when you see these ride notations, we ride in all these areas, folks. So you have dedicated ride leaders, experienced veteran riders that have rode in this area. We do have ride leaders, mid-pack wingmen, and tail gunners on our rides. So we just performed a ride just this past week in January uh, in Wickenburg, Hassayampa, Box Canyon, Stanton Goldfields, and up to the town of Yarnell. We did another ride in the Jackass Flats area and hit the Dragon Mine, China Wall, Anderson Mill, Tin Shed. We're doing a ride this coming Saturday out in the Tonto National Forest at the Four Peaks area, where we go up to the El Oso mine and then come back through the Rolls OHV area. So these aren't just descriptions of local trails. Well, they are, but these are actual areas that we ride in. So I hadn't done the Wickenburg Hassayampa Box Canyon ride in about 2 years because we do all these other rides. We also do rides with the Arizona OHV Ambassadors, of which I'm a member, which is under the Arizona State Parks, where we have monthly rides, or the ambassadors have monthly rides throughout the state. So that's another good focus for finding out about our area. So our club focus, we do rides, social events, and education trail talk. So like I said, we do some partnership rides with the Arizona OHV ambassadors. A number of our members are ambassadors in the Arizona State Parks. We do a lot of dessert bar socials after a ride, so or we might have a barbecue occasionally after a ride. So it gives you an idea of types of rides that we do. We have educational roundtable discussions. We've had a GPS class, well, not a class, a roundtable discussion at a local sports bar. We've done them as part of our quarterly meetings, where our meetings will last 3 to 4 hours, folks. And I will tell you, they're not like other club meetings that are only a half hour or 45 minutes. People stay and really enjoy doing our trail talk discussions. We have guest speakers and so on. So again, our social events, we do different things. We had a barbecue meeting out at the Arizona Game and Fish, with the Arizona Game and Fish Department at the Ben Avery Range this past fall. This is our mission statement, so you can read through that. And again, just the first couple pages of this is marketing information for people just to let us know who we are. When you get into the projects, it gives you a little bit of the idea of how we document our rides. So we're recording our adventures. So we'll have some sample photo albums out there where you click on this and it's a slider type thing. You can use the arrows back and forth and take a look to see the different areas that we ride. We have trail ride videos, and the big ride is almost a travelogue video. That was a very long ride, 270-mile ride. Typical rides for our club are between 60 and 80 miles in a day. You're going out 30-40 miles out in a desert and coming back. You might be making a loop, or you might be returning and breadcrumbing along the same path depending on the terrain. We have educational forum videos. We're just starting to put these together. So here's one that if you click on this, it will launch into how to use this particular mindat.org website. So if you find a mine out in the desert, you might be able to find out the history of the mine using this. Or if you're planning a route for a ride, you can see the local mines in the area and lay out a route for yourself. We have trail talk presentations. This one that is a sample is for Don Reeves' radio presentation that he did at one of our meetings. It was excellent. You can download these. So here, I'll just show you what his handout was, like 22 pages that he put together for one of our 3 to 4 hour meetings that we had. He did this in about an hour, and we had a lot of interaction and people bringing their radios there to do some cloning and so on. You can download our presentations by, this is just your normal browser, and you click download to download it to your computer, or you can actually print this out if you wanted to have a hard copy printout on your local printer. I'm not going to show you how to do that right now, but I'll get back into the features of our website. We have destination highlights and route maps. Gives you an idea. This is up in the Sedona, western Sedona area. We call it the Red Rock Adventure. The Arizona OHV ambassadors do this at least once a year, usually around March, April. We have historical mine rides. This is one of my rides, sample trail talk presentation. A trail talk presentation is something that we would do at a meeting. So you can download this later, and you'll have basically what our route was, the destination highlights of our route, give you a little idea of the elevation. This one was 2,500 to almost 5,000 feet, and that was a 42-miler. Gives you a little idea of what we saw in that ride: the Antelope Creek Waterfall, Bumblebee Line Cabin, the Hidden Treasure Gold Mine, the American Flag Mine. That one's about 200 feet deep, folks. That's a really deep mine. The Golden Turkey Mine, and there'll be some pictographs around that area. The historical town of Cleator. Gives you an idea of the history of the area. We went to the DeSoto Copper Mine, and gives you basically, you can load this and print it out the same as the other features. So let me go back, and let's see what else we have under this particular page. That's it for the page. And then what we do is we have our photo gallery and video gallery. So Under this particular page, you'll have the ride videos, you'll have educational videos. So if I clicked on the educational video folder, um, you'll see the number of videos that we've currently got. Again, our website is very young in its development. We've only been working on it for about 3 to 4 months. A lot of this content we have to put together just to add to our website. So this will be expanding constantly, and members will receive notices of new features as they become available. Again, under the gallery, if you click on it, you'll see that we have the videos, a photo gallery, a ride video gallery. So you can either click it on here, or you go to our YouTube channel and you can see some of the various videos that we do. Some of these are really well done. These were done by Kurt McLarty, who was a veteran ride leader on our past rides. Now, this is basically marketing information, the first 4 pages, to let people know what we do. When you have members only access, when you join our club, you'll create an account, you'll log in, and then this will give you access to these items. Otherwise, you won't be able to access these, or the general public can't access these. So under our events, we have our events calendar. So you click on the events and it will take you to the latest month, and we are in February right now. It's February 6th on Thursday. I am actually doing a ride out 4 Peaks this Saturday. So what you would do is, being a member, you would click on that. Some of them are open to the public rides. We do post the OHV ambassador rides that are here as a courtesy. Also to help alleviate conflicts. People like to go on those rides and they like to go on our rides. So we try to work around other event calendars out there. So this is a 4 Peaks Mountain Summit, El Oso Mine, and Rolls OHV area ride that we're going to be doing this Saturday. Currently, these are only the board members because we are still in the process of testing our system. So on our Facebook group, I think we have about 18 vehicles signed up for it. So when you would come in as a member, you would be able to basically just hit this register button, and that will register you on the ride. It'll send you an email confirmation, as well as letting the ride leader know who's coming. So this gives you an idea of the description, what we're going to be doing. Sometimes we might put some pictures here about what we're going to show. We're going out to the El Oso mine. We're going to be going through the Rolls OHV area, and we're going to be going to Saguaro Lake Hidden Cove number 2. This is it's a 2-part ride, basically. You can do 48 miles of going up to the top in the El Oso mine, and then you have the option to continue for another 14 miles with the group, which takes about 90 minutes round trip, to extend your ride to go out to the Saguaro Lake Hidden Cove. So that's the events feature. So when you would click on it, you can register yourself. It will also give you I should go back to show you that. Let me go back. You don't know, when you want to know where to go for the staging area, we give detailed instructions of where to go, when we're going to be staging and departing. But down on our maps section, here it is. What I do recommend is view this in a larger map. We embed these maps in for our staging areas. So I'm going to show satellite imagery, and then I'm going to do view larger map. I'll give you an idea of some of the features of our website. This will take you into Google Maps with our map coordinates for our staging area. And what you can do is you can drill down into the staging area. So this is out in the 4 Peaks area, in the Rolls, 4 Peaks Rolls staging area. And so you would go the Beeline Highway up towards Payson from the Fountain Hills area. You take the Klein Cabin Road about 3/4 of a mile on dirt road, and you would come up to the staging area. So these features are kind of nice because you over here you can say directions. So if you have this on your phone, uh, you can get turn-by-turn instructions on your way to the staging area, or if you have a navigation unit in your car, or what you can do is take a look to say, how far is this from my house? So my house is located up in northeast part of Phoenix, and so I have my location automatically loaded in Google Maps, and it tells me that this is a 35 uh, mile ride to get to the staging area. It takes about 47 minutes at this time of the day, depending on traffic. If you were actually doing this in your car going to the staging area, it will tell you how long it's going to take based on traffic conditions. And it also gives you very good detail, like I said, of actually getting to the staging area. Okay, so that's one of the nice features of our events calendar, that we are including Google Maps into it, so you can actually find where you are or find the staging area. So let me go back out of the event calendar and show you a few other features that we have under the members only access. Our shop right now is we're just opening this up. We just lost a t-shirt vendor because he wasn't making our production runs. So we used to have 3 or 4 t-shirts here. We need to find another t-shirt vendor for hoodies, sweatshirts, and so on. So currently what you would do is, for the shop, is to pay your annual membership dues, which are for on an annual basis from date of purchase. So it's not a calendar year base type membership fee. So if you bought it in February, it's good until the following February. And these are some club stickers. We'll be adding to the shop as we can find another t-shirt vendor. Let me go back to the members only access. And so again, under the Facebook and YouTube, you click on those access platforms, and again you can go to our Facebook page. Our Facebook administrator, Bill Haney, he likes to change the group picture occasionally, so it might not look. So now he has a cactus with a sunset background. But this is where you get your social media discussion. So right now, let's see, it's still calling up. I got so many files open right now, it's slowing my interface. So currently there's 566 members on our Facebook page. In terms of the events, like I said, we've got you go to the events here, and you will see our Four Peaks Mountain Summit El Oso Mine. It prints it out here. So we got 16 vehicles going, maybe 8 maybes coming. We invite everybody on the Facebook page, but since I only have 39 Facebook friends that are members of this Facebook group, it only invites those personally when I post this. So we have features you can do. You can post your own photos here from some of your rides. These are from some recent rides, some videos. We have some files out here. And you can find members and hook up and make your own little riding groups. So like I said, and you could just take a look at all the people that have joined in the past year. This page has only been, or this Facebook group has only been available for a little over 12 months now. Let me go back to our website. So I'm just clicking the back arrow here. Come on. Oh, because I had gone down a couple of screens in the Facebook page. It was only going back one screen at a time. So now I'm back to our members access. So here's our YouTube channel. If you click on that, you will get to our YouTube channel. So these are the number of videos that we've posted out there so far, and number of hits that we've had in the past few months that have access to it. Let me go back. So that's our social media platforms. And so now we'll go back and I'll take a look at some of our other features. We have outside reference maps, folks. So we have been scouring all the local areas that have free government agency maps or some fee-based service maps for the members to use if they want to independently download those to their devices. Uh, One of my favorites, like again, I'm a OHV ambassador, so if you look under Arizona State Parks OHV, you can click on it, and this will launch you into their website where we have found maps. So here are some of the maps that you can take a look at of some of the monthly OHV ambassador rides that are out there. I'm going to pull up one here because we just did this one last week. Jackass Flats. So you click on that, folks, and now you have the ability again to download this map or to print this map out, and gives you the route. The ambassador stage on Castle Hot Springs Road just outside of Morristown, and they follow a clockwise loop. Although if we have multiple flights, we might do a different, somebody might go counterclockwise while the other one's doing clockwise. But some of the features that you can see in here, we also have rides and maps that we have as members have done. This is an Arizona State Parks map, but we do our own maps and share GPS tracks between ourselves too. So there are quite a few maps that are available through Arizona State Parks as well as throughout the state. You can take a look at these numbers and find them down here. So that's one of just of our outside reference maps area. So I'll take a look, see what we else have here. Okay, so you could take a look. That was the one, Arizona State Parks, the Bureau of Land Management, Tonto Recreation Alliance. That is an excellent organization in the east side of the valley, Tonto National Forest. They work with the Tonto National Forest. Rich Smith heads that volunteer group. So if you want to volunteer and help work on trails or set up a kiosk or stuff like that, you can go to Tonto Recreation Alliance and join them. It's free, and they will do training, and they have a number of projects they are doing monthly throughout the state of Arizona, but primarily in the Tonto National Forest. So here they have some free maps for you. Again, we're going to be doing the OHV the Rolls OHV area this Saturday, and you can download it or you can just simply take a look at it, but you can print those out. So that's the outside reference library. We're still compiling this. Yeah, I only have one level right now, but I don't want to make these too thin, so more we add, we'll have to go to 2 levels. We have our educational forum videos. I briefly covered that under the gallery, where you can show you how to purchase the Arizona State Land Permit, or how to post a ride, or how to use the Google Map feature. Come back, and let's go down to our Trail Talk presentations. Again, these will be members only access. So we have a number of those out there already. These are Trail Talk presentations that we do at our quarterly meetings. This was that one on the radios I was telling you about earlier. Here's the Four Peaks ride. So the ride that we're going to be doing this Saturday is the Four Peaks ride. And so you can get an idea of what we're going to be doing. Here's our route, the various destination highlights along that route, our elevation graph, talks a little bit about the area. That's me. The Forest Road 143, very scenic. We're going to have a stop at the Mud Springs Trailhead, Four Peaks Lone Pines Trail Summit, which is at about 5,700 feet. You're going to have 50 to 75 mile views. You'll see Camelback Mountain in the distance in Phoenix. We will go to the El Oso Mine, which is a real nice solid bedrock mine. There's no timbers in here, folks. It's got many side tunnels for you to explore. You need to take a flashlight. A cell phone light will not give you enough light in these large tunnels. And here's the Hidden Cove number 2 if you take the optional side trip. And our route basically for that optional side trip is to go down 1343 to 13 to 1813 to 1830 and down to the Cove. Very simple. You'll get lost in those sandy washes, but it's fun getting lost sometimes. You'll eventually make your way out. So let me come back. And again, you can download and print those. And we have our maps and GPS tracks. We're still working on this section of it, so you click on these and you'll be able to download them. It takes a little bit more effort. We're going to put together a separate video for those. But what you do is you can download the GPS track into Basecamp or whatever, or share it with your friends and upload it into your GPS units. So we have a number of those, and those will, as we add more to them, we'll add those to the library. And then our newsletters. We put out well, it's supposed to be monthly, but last year, due to some family health issues, we only got out 4 issues. But we just did a ride. So you click on it, and again, this will be a 15-page description of a ride summary, things that are happening in the club that particular month. So you can see the group that we went out to the Wickenburg, Stanton, Goldfields, and Yarnell area. We hit the scenic Slot Canyon. Talks a little bit about our Facebook website, our new website coming live soon, the ride itself, basically a trail talk presentation. We give GPS coordinates if you ever want to go out there by yourselves or with a friend. We don't recommend going out by yourselves in the desert. We always say travel with somebody. And see some of the things that we had. So we had a nice group on this one. This one, we went out in 2 flights. We had 30 vehicles, so 15 vehicles in each flight. Dust conditions were very minimal because we had rain 2 days prior to that. And so we had 46 people in 30 vehicles, and we had a number of dogs with us too. I think it was 3 dogs. This is in the saloon area. It talks a little bit about Rich Hill and the potato patch where they found gold nuggets the size of potatoes. We went to Yarnell for lunch, and then we shot over to the Shrine of St. Joseph's, which is Hillside Path Shrine with life-size statues depicting the Stations of the Cross. So if you don't want to climb the hillside to see all that, you can just stay in the parking lot and have a meet and greet. And some of the features that we did when we went through the Hassayampa Canyon, the Box Canyon, and some of the ride photos from the ride that members contributed to the newsletter. So it was a very fun ride. We also put like a destination highlights quiz, so it gives you an idea, hey, have I been there or haven't been there? Where is this? And on the back page, we give you the answers over here. And then we also tell you what our upcoming rides, educational forums, and meeting locations going out into the future. So this is what we have set up right now. So you can see there's a number of our club rides as well as a number of OHV ambassador rides that are taking place. We got an ambassador ride taking place the same day this weekend as the Four Peaks ride. They're going way out to the King of Arizona Wildlife Refuge, which is near Quartzsite almost. It's almost at the border of Arizona. So that's a typical newsletter. You can download that, print it out, and you take a look at past ride summaries and so on. And again, we have a ride summaries library. If it's not one of the features in our current newsletter edition, you can take a look at a prior ride summary. Find out a little bit about a Bradshaw Mountains ride or a Table Mesa East ride. And again, we'll be adding to these into the future. This is just for our launch. And then we have some future projects under consideration of garage, interactive mapping, and maybe video conferencing. So that gives you an idea of our features of our website that's going live soon. Hope you enjoy it. I hope you become an active member, active paying member especially. Our Facebook website is free, Again, we have 560 members in there. Hopefully we'll get a number of them to go into our fee-based membership platform and have access to a lot of features that will not be posted in the Facebook group website. So again, that's a social media platform, and this is a pay-to-play membership fee-based internet website. And a lot of fun people, folks. I will tell you that we have a heck of a time on the trails. So that's about it. I'll sign off for now. Happy trails to you, and hope you join our club. Take care. Bye.